6-inch roast beef and cheese with Swiss.
Turn around. Turn that way. Turn
Did
that
he
way.
order a
Turn that
sandwich
way.
and then
Face
arrest
that way,
him?
please. Thank you very much. Ladies, it's going to be a moment for your sandwiches. I do apologize. This in no way, shape, or form reflects poorly on Subway.
He worked the counter, made the sandwiches, and earned his paycheck. But for months, a Subway employee was quietly stealing from the safe. Over time, he managed to take $10,000 right under everyone's nose.
Mr. Smith, step away. Turn around. Turn that way. Turn that way. Turn that way. Face that way, please. Thank you very much. Ladies, it's going to be a moment for your sandwiches. I do apologize. This in no way, shape, or form reflects poorly on Subway. I hope that you guys do eat fresh and you enjoy your meal. Thank you, sir. Come on, please. Any knives or anything on you, bud?
No.
Is it just him in here?
Someone will be right out to help you.
No, she is not fucked.
She'll be right back. See you in a second. Step on. Step on. All right, we are going to park right over here for a moment. (603 Delta 1015). Watch that. 1015, same location. If you can, send row patrol for transport.
Whoa, they undercover with it.
If you would just lean against that for a moment. Thank you, sir. Anything on you that I should know about?
I know this not their
Okay,
vehicle.
nothing that sharp or.
Because you would never know.
I've been stuck before as reasons.
You would never know.
Get some cash falling out of your pocket. Looks like 25 and put it right back here in your pocket, all right? What about these keys?
That's one store key.
Store key? Okay. I'm going to make sure that I leave that here, all right? What's in here?
Nothing.
Not getting fresh. All right, looks like more cash. You got a lot of zippers, man. Not getting fresh. I was asked by another detective to pick you up and detain you so that he can have a chat with you. If you would, just give me a few moments, all right? Can you sit still with this gentleman for a moment? I need to go grab my Miranda card real quick.
Sit over here on the curb.
Okay, let me...
Another detective said to come and get me.
Yes, sir, he did.
I ain't gonna lie, this whole situation is crazy.
He knows all about it. It's not my case.
I feel like unless you got a warrant out for my arrest, there's no reason why you should be just walking inside Subway and arresting me or detaining me. Ain't it crazy that they could put you in handcuffs and say you're being detained? Yeah, I feel like if you detain me, you should just have me sit there and just tell me that you can't leave. If you leave, you will be arrested and go to jail. Like, I feel like it should be steps to this. You feel me? Once you figure out enough information that's letting me know I'm going to jail, then I'm bro. The moment that you put me in handcuffs, I'm in my mind, I'm finna freak out. I'm going to jail. I'm gone. Mama, put some money on my books.
But just in case you do want to chat with me, I'll get you.
Mama, get the money from under my bed, man. Just go ahead and put it on my. Mama, go ahead and take your cut. Put the rest on my books.
Your Miranda card
I
real
need
quick
some
so you
noodles.
understand.
Nah, I don't want to talk.
Hey,
Well,
they
hold
charge
on before
us
you...
She leave, I just want to
for
give
4
her
cup of noodles. Not even
Okay, well,
cup. You know,
I
little
understand all
pop-
that.
And I want to call. I want
noodles?
to call someone.
Go ahead,
The ones that like you break up,
Okay,
then
have a
warm
seat.
up. Wait. How do y'all cook those noodles? You know the noodles that like it's not the cup, it's the other noodles. Do y'all put them in a pan or a pot, or do you just put them in a bowl with some water and warm them up? I'm be honest, I do it both ways. But 4 of those only cost us like $1, 25 cents each. Motherfucker in there, $1.25 for one.
He's got keys right there.
Yeah, but my house.
Here we go. All right, Mr. Lewis, I'm not asking you any questions, but I am going to read this to you. I'm required to warn you before you make any statement. You have the following constitutional rights. You have the right to remain silent, not answer any questions. Any statement you make must be freely and voluntarily given. You have the right to the presence and representation of a lawyer of your choice before you make any statement during any questioning. If you cannot afford a lawyer, you are entitled to the presence and representation of a court-appointed lawyer before you make any statement during any questioning. If at any time during the interview you do not wish to answer any questions, you are privileged to remain silent. I can make no threats or promises.
We do not
to
care.
make a statement. This must be of your own free will. Any statement can and will be used against you in a court of law. Did you understand all of those? Do you want me to repeat any of them? I'm sorry, sir. Can you say it out loud? Okay. I just want to make sure that you understood me and there was no misinterpretation. All right. Give us a few moments. When the employee gets here, we'll separate the keys. Make sure that you've got your personal stuff.
Wow. So you just gotta sit out here in handcuffs, gang. You don't even know what they got you in handcuffs for. You just gotta sit out here outside your job. At this point, you know you fired. You got random people, this is probably people regular schedule. Just come here, get something to eat, get something to drink or some. You know, it's one of those shopping centers where it's multiple stores. Like, this is cooked. I wouldn't want to show my face in this city, in this state. Nigga, I fuck around, go to Dubai. This is crazy. Was it worth the 10K? Was it worth it?
Sergeant Powell, how are you? I am. We've got a second 1015 for Vera. He's going to be coming out to speak to him, but we just need to transfer him to the district. Yes, sir. Get down at Southern and Crestwood at the subway. Eat fresh.
Officers transported the suspect back to the station for questioning.
Bro said,
and when the cameras
fresh.
started rolling,
He's trolling.
he gave his side of the story. Meanwhile, the store manager provided a detailed statement of what led up to the arrest.
Now, Jake, you already made a police report with us, and what we're going to do is I'm going to swear you in. Okay, so everything you tell me from here is going to be the truth. Okay, so raise your right hand. You swear everything you tell me is going to be the truth?
I do.
All right, so let's get started. Jake, briefly, what made you call us initially?
Well, I just started noticing the sales were lower than they should be.
Well, let's start off. What store are we?
Subway.
Okay, and you are the
Owner, yes.
And what is the address to the Subway?
12041 Southern Boulevard, Suite 2, Loxatchee.
Okay, and what day did you notice the shortage?
It would have been. Well, I've noticed the sales been down for a while, but last 2 Saturdays ago would have been the 3rd. I went to the store and there was, I opened the safe expecting there to be money and there was none. So that kind of got me thinking.
Lewis?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, take the beer, man.
I do.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. No way you took all the money out the safe. I'm trying to think, though, because if you go do it, you got to do it. But, damn, bro. Damn.
Look, I'm always good.
You always good?
I'm always good, unless I'm sick.
All right, so you know why you're under arrest?
You gonna be good in jail,
I'm just going
too.
to explain why you're under arrest.
All right.
You already told my partner here you don't want to talk, but I will at least inform you what's going on, okay?
No, I didn't tell him I didn't want to. He was reading me the Miranda, and I was like, okay. I guess he wanted me to, converse about it. But the Miranda, I know, there's nothing you could really say, but
You understand?
Yes, sir.
You understood your rights in the Miranda,
Yeah,
right?
of course.
That just explains the
Yeah,
rights
of
that you
course.
afforded.
of course.
I don't know, but right before that you said, I don't want to talk. Was that in reference to what's going on, or you didn't want to talk to him in general?
No, when he was talking about, I was just waiting on him to read the Miranda. He didn't read me the Miranda then.
Oh, okay.
It's
So you wanted,
pointless to talk about anything.
so you wanted your rights read first?
Yeah,
before you decided.
not even, but it's like we grown men. We don't have time to be playing around,
All right. So,
Bro, what are we talking about, bro? Because I heard him say no, too. But I don't know if he was saying, like, no to something else, or I don't know either, gang. I don't know, shit. I'm young and I'm confused too. Shit, I know I got a couple older folks, my uncles, my aunts, my grandpas. Hey, you pushing that age. Come on now, just claim it. You an OG, nigga. But anyway, I don't know what he talking about either. Usually I could pause and explain what he mean, nigga. I'm lost too. Shit.
over the course of, I would say, 2 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
all right, you have been voiding out transactions, taking cash from customers, and it doesn't go into cash, the till.
Right.
You've been pocketing the money. So there's a lot of video.
And he
matching up with
definitely
all the
had
cancellations.
money in two different
So your
pockets.
boss came to us and said, hey, I have Mr. Smith.
That's kind of
has
weird.
86 voided transactions over a 2-week period, which is far above normal.
Right.
So there's an allotted amount of voided transactions. You bring up applesauce or whatever, you're gonna void it out. You're voiding out a whole transaction, like 3 subs, 2 subs, and then in the video, when we correlate the transaction to the video, you see, you take the cash, you tell the people the card's not working, or the card's not working, whatever it may be. They give you cash, you take the cash, you go back to the back of the room. I don't know what's back there. And
change.
if they need change, you hand them change from wherever you got the change from, but it's not coming from the till. Okay. So then the manager started matching up because
I don't know if y'all peep body movement, but I gotta go back a little bit because look at his right arm, or no, this will be his left arm. His left arm, like it did a little like jolt. And I'm gonna be honest, like I don't know if that's like a sign or something, but I kind of picked it up. But at the same time, my eyes could be deceiving.
you go back to the back of the room. I don't know what's back there, and if they need change, you hand them change from wherever you got the change from, but it's not coming from the till. Okay. So then the manager started matching up because the profits were low, and these were all on days you're working by yourself. Okay. So this is why you're under arrest. Okay. Do you understand that?
Sort of, kind of, yeah.
Sort of, kind of.
Yeah, sort of, kind of.
So I mean, you read Miranda. So if you want to talk about why you're doing it, I don't know, maybe you're not getting paid enough or needing more money for your bills, and it's just like a side hustle to get some extra cash. I don't know. I don't know how you get to work. I know you have a suspended license, revoked license.
Damn.
So I don't know if you need money to get home.
One thing about the government, they know everything. Shit.
Because
you close your door, think you got privacy, nigga. They know.
$100 bill. Like
they watching me right now. Yeah.
And he did this morning too.
They watching you, watching me.
This morning, until the other employee showed up, and then the transaction stopped. So, do you have anything to say about that? Do you want to watch one of the videos?
Nah, I don't got anything to say. You know, I don't have anything to say. You know.
Yeah.
It's just a universe, you know. So I'm not really.
Just the universe. What are you talking about?
Well, universe what?
No, I'm just saying it's just the universe. Like, you know, things happen. You know.
Like what things have happened?
No, I'm just saying like things happen. I'm not. You know, I'm not feeling like, you know, like really like
Stop the cap.
Other type of time. I'm aware of what's going on.
Okay.
You know.
Well, is there a reason? Is there like a reason that you have to do this, or is this just, you're just doing it?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not doing nothing.
Listen, I understand like rent's expensive.
Right.
A lot of shit's expensive.
Right.
And I understand that working a job like that, and then you were also just got out of prison a couple years ago.
Yeah.
So it's hard to get a job.
Oh, damn. He's not getting another job. When I tell you his life is going to be so messed up at this point, gang, to the point to where he's not getting another job. The fact that you were in jail and then you got out, you got a job, you was on your feet, and then you stole from that job, gang. The fact that they was even willing to hire you with a criminal record and then you steal from that job.
But nah, it ain't got nothing to do with that.
Gotcha, bitch.
Nah, because if that's the case, I would have been back in prison for real.
Getting it.
I went to prison for real.
Well, that's where you're going.
Nah, I'm just saying if that was the case,
yeah.
That's not really the case. Like, you know, you gotta. It's like I don't know. I don't know what you know. I'm not saying I didn't do it. I'm not saying I did do it, but like,
Gotcha,
you
bitch.
know, you gotta you know, I know I'm a black guy, whatever.
Oh, God. Oh, brother. Please, no. This makes me look bad. This makes us look bad, gang. Fuck. Why did you have to bring race, color, whatever it is into this shit? You better off just saying I'm a male, so I know they might think that I do. Now people think that I be doing shit like this. And this is the problem. I don't have to do shit like this. I have a foundation. Man, I see why Michael Jackson.
That's tough.
I know I'm overqualified for the job. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like, you know, this, like I said, it's just the universe. Like I wasn't like, you know, I take full responsibility or whatever. I'm a man for anything. You know what I'm saying? So
full responsibility of what?
You
Did
know,
you do it or
it
not?
happened. You know, I'ma just deal with whatever.
Was it just something easy to do over that course of time?
Nah, it's not that, cause it's like since you guys got camera footage, you could go back and I haven't stole from him. Feel what I'm saying? Like I've been working for him for a minute.
For 2 months.
Yeah.
And it started like right at the end of January.
So it's like.
So it's been recent, like last.
I don't know about right at the end of January, but like I don't, you know.
Bro, I'm just saying, when they came and they arrested you, gang, you had $25 in your left pocket, $25 in your right pocket. I don't know, that something not adding up here, bro. Like, I understand the only time, like, I don't know. I'm trying to understand, but it's like I can, but I can't. If you got like 25 for gas, 25 for a haircut, you might have 25 in your wallet. And then since you go inside the barber shop, just have 25 in the other pocket, so you just could take out right there, keep it pushing. You feel me? So you ain't gotta show the nigga. You feel me? Like I've done that before. But
it's like if you're getting
no wallet,
for
just having the money,
and you just get into the store.
No ID.
It's like I ain't even been here that long.
No driver's license.
That wasn't right when you got in the store.
Hmm?
It wasn't right when you got in the store.
What you mean?
You started working 2 months ago.
House keys.
So this is like a little bit
Nothing.
later, right? This
Car
is,
keys.
Right, but I'm saying like
the videos I have go back to February 3rd.
Right.
Okay, so
Right, I catch you.
All right, so that's what 2 weeks ago. It's over 2
Maybe,
weeks.
yeah, probably like 2
Today's
weeks.
what, the 17th?
Right.
Today's 17th, 16th.
Right.
So it's about 2 weeks.
Right.
So the last 2 weeks. So in the last 2 weeks, the universe changed for you.
Last 2 weeks.
No,
bro.
what I mean by the universe.
No way he stole 10K in 2 weeks.
Whatever.
That nigga paycheck was nothing compared to the money that he stole.
Have to accept it or run from it for real.
Well, that's everything in life. Consequences.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's so the universe. So
everyone has consequences to every action.
Well, for sure. Okay. That's why I'm not. You know, it is what it is. I'm not finna sit up here and you know, like I haven't been treated fairly. You feel what I'm saying? So,
well,
you know.
Today?
No. I'm just saying, like in general, like I run the store. You know, like I said, it wasn't like I've been.
For the work you're doing, you should have got compensated a little more money.
Wow.
Compensated at a higher rate.
Wow.
Not even. It's like you gotta treat the people right.
Hey, y'all peeped the detective leg? That nigga's like, damn it. I thought I was gonna get him with that one. Look at that nigga leg.
Like I said, it wasn't like I've been.
For the work you're doing, you should have got compensated a little more money. Or compensated at a higher rate.
Not even. It's like you gotta treat.
Damn it.
You gotta treat the people right, man.
Damn it. I thought that one was gonna get him.
What were the inequities at Subway? What was the owner not doing something right?
You know, man, I don't.
Was he leaving you by yourself too much?
I don't know. You could say that maybe, but it's like, you know, just you gotta do your people right, man. If someone's working for you,
no, I understand.
You know,
you gotta treat your employees properly, right?
Right.
But I'm saying, what did he do that wasn't proper? What was he doing to make it unfair for you?
I don't really know. That's a very good question. I don't really know. I don't really know for real.
Because I met the guy. He seemed like a nice dude.
Yeah, but you know, man, listen, man. I'm not sitting up here making it a race issue.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day,
Send him up, coach.
Like, I'm a black man for real.
Gotcha, bitch.
Well, I'm a minority too.
Yeah, but we're not talking about you. We're talking about me.
I understand that, but
You know what I'm
I'm a minority.
Bro, what does color have to do with this, bro? Like, chat, I'm a black man, and I'm gonna be honest. I hope I never be in a situation like this because I don't put myself to be in a situation. Or no, let me take that back. I hope I'm never in a situation like this because I don't put myself in situations to be like this. And what I mean by that is, bro, if 2 cars pull up to the crib and you gotta go, one car has no guns and the other car has guns, you getting in that car with guns is you choosing that path that you want to go to fucking jail, that you want to live that life. If you get in that car with no guns, you know wherever it is, shit go be scot-free. You could have a little tree. Fuck it.
But what do you do? I know there's
I'm in Cali, so it's different.
Minorities, right?
Just
and I
treat,
can point
treat,
something out
treat,
that someone did.
treat your people fairly, man.
Okay, well that's what
That's
I was
all I'm
asking.
saying.
What was he not?
Just treat your
fairly?
people fairly. Like I'm not finna sit up here and talk about the guy like he's a bad guy.
Or was
I don't really
was
know
he
him.
just degrading you or demeaning towards you?
Yeah, like you know,
This
you
nigga's
could say,
gone.
you could say,
You already at the
know,
station.
But it's like treat your people right, man. You know, you got somebody that's working at your store, and they the only one working. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. You gotta treat your people fairly.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying? So
Were other employees
whatever.
getting treated differently?
Nah, it's only 2 employees. So
Oh, the girl you switched on
yeah,
with right
so
now?
that's it. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like you gotta treat us right. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I got you.
I'm gonna wear whatever I gotta wear. You know, I'm a real whatever.
What does this have to do with
comes
anything?
behind this, I'm gonna accept it. I'm not running from anything. You know what I'm saying? So
I understand.
you know,
but that's what we got to do.
Right. That's what it is.
So and then I got another question for you.
Yeah.
You still live in Lauderhill?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna need your new address because the jail's gonna need it when you get booked in. Because out of county changes bonds, changes stuff like that.
What you mean, like
Higher bonds. Lauderhill's out of Palm Beach County. Lauderhill's in Broward.
So where am I going?
You're going to Palm Beach County Jail.
So I'm gonna be in there for the weekend.
No,
Yep.
You'll be given a bond.
I'll be giving the bond today.
Yeah. So
I wasn't like I won't even sit up here and be like I was like, man, I'm for the people. So it is what it is.
What?
Fuck it. You know, it is what it is. I'm for the people.
The fuck are you
know,
talking
so
about?
It wasn't like I was taking from, like, it wasn't like I was like robbing them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I understand.
That's why we didn't go with robbery. That's why we went with the
Right.
scheme to defraud.
Right. I get it. I'm for the people though, man. I'm for the people, man. It is what it is.
So was the money going to the people?
I'm for the people. Yeah, you damn for sure.
So
For sure.
you're like Robin Hood.
Um,
You're doing some Robin Hood shit, right? You taking money from people who got money and giving it to the people.
Stop the cap.
I guess giving them deals, whatever. I guess.
Yeah.
You know,
That's what Robin Hood did, right? That's the whole.
Yeah, nah, I ain't never tapped into Robin Hood. I ain't never tapped into Robin Hood.
That's what he did. He took from all the people that got a lot of money.
Yeah.
Hooked up everyone.
So what time I'm gonna be able to bond out though?
Once you get booked.
That nigga like, yeah, I ain't trying to hear none of that shit. You said I got a bond. Well, let's hurry this shit up. You see how as soon as you said bond, he opened up a little bit like, yeah, I did that shit. But I'm for the people. Who? What? The people ordering the sandwiches? You saying, look, you get 4 sandwiches, however you want it. All you gotta do is give me 25, nigga. Is that the deal?
I think it takes
4
like
for
about an hour
25?
or two. And then they'll give you a phone call to a bondsman. You call a bondsman, and you get your bond set.
I know somebody was hitting that
All right,
subway
let's get on
every.
it, 'cause I got
every
a
time.
show tonight, man.
A show.
I do
What do you
music.
do?
I do music.
Rap.
Yeah, I do music. I do all that.
So are you rapping tonight, or are you playing instruments, or are you playing the?
I'm playing for the band tonight. Opening
band?
up, yeah.
What are you playing? Drums?
Nah, I'm opening up.
Okay.
Opening up for some artists.
Where?
Don't tell them. Please don't tell these motherfuckers. You
Is
crazy.
it what is the venue? It's in Miami.
Oh, you're going to Miami.
Yeah.
Oh, you got a long drive ahead of you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me get your
With a
West Palm
suspended
address,
license.
and then I can get.
I don't have.
I ain't gonna lie, that's bro scheme. That's definitely the scheme. You feel me? Work at Subway, get that good check, boom, and then side hustle, take this shit, put towards my rap career. I don't blame you.
Where do you live?
I stay in like Oakland Park.
Oh, you still in Broward?
Yeah.
What's the address down there?
The suspect was arrested and charged with felony grand theft and scheme to defraud. In the end, he was sentenced to 5 years of probation. What do you think? Was justice served?
That ain't that bad. I thought that at first I heard 5 years. I'm like, damn, they gave him 5 years over that. But 5 years of probation, that shit's still crazy. But man, shit, you a rapper, 5 years of probation, you'll be able to figure it out.